Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. Gonna take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's going to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Fields. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This offense has a second down play. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Missouri! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Ortiz. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll run it from the gun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the back.
He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really...
Oh, it's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. They're going to run it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Missouri wants to go fast. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Smashes it between the uprights.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Robbins. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Georgia Tech 14, Missouri 12.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, look out, there he goes! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
He'll do it himself.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense, and as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
They'll go to the ground. And he could not get loose on the run. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Give to the running back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking to throw. Snags it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Ortiz. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Stands in and takes the hit. Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Pocket starts to collapse. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Missouri wants to go fast. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Bellamy. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 37-yard line. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards.
He'll take the deep shot. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, feeling the heat as he lets it go. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the side.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires on the move. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech, 28, Missouri.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum.
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Dances away to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets enough. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Beebe. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The back goes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Fox. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Yellow Jackets line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the beatdown has ensued. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech, 42, Missouri.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Bringing the heat. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Try to get it on the ground. And the Yellow Jackets get it up to move the chains. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the stomping has commenced.
And And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Missouri, 25.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Slips through the line. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. He'll come out throwing on first down, showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech, 56. Missouri.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
With the catch, it's Connors. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Feeling some heat. And it's his 4th interception of the night.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Showing the arm strength to the left. Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The explosive play setting the table now. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the pummeling has started. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
63, Missouri, 25.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
He's off to the races. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Handoff from the gun. Bulls his way forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. Handoff to the single running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They want that clock to run. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On the run, it's Fox. Oh, he got loose. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really important.